All right, shall we do some Sett stuff? Let's see. Let me know how the volume is.
I'm the boss. That's all.
Is it loud? Is it not loud? A little loud? Okay. But did you hear that he's the boss?
I'm the boss. That's all there is to it.
To tell you. All right, we already know what coins do. 1 mana burst, they refill 1 mana, and they stack. Super, super cool. You cannot see Sett's stats. Boop. Sett is a 5 mana Ionia 4/5 with Challenger. Kind of like someone else I know. The first time I would drop below 1 health while attacking, give me Barrier instead. Okay. And then on his level up, you spent 40 plus mana.
Want a piece of me? Line starts here.
I do.
Welcome to the arena. Whoa.
Okay, so he stays at 1.
Nothing beats the feeling.
I'm going to try not to
into
pause
the
as much
ring.
as possible
Big
while we
night.
watch this.
Let's give him a show, huh?
Challenge level impossible.
Ha! Hit him with the old one, too.
Nice little slow stun spell.
They call this getting your bell
Give me some
rung.
Yasuo support.
Remember, no
I like this card. I'm going to talk about that one.
Perhaps another warrior can temper Sett's ego.
And it's I'm going to talk about it, and that's the card I'm most excited about.
Can you? He must have taken.
And
after
it's
his
not going to be for the
father.
reason you think.
Looks like a full house. Nice work. And would it kill you to smile?
Oh, that's right. That guy.
Time to give him a show.
I can't believe they just had him going Super Saiyan his level up. All right, 5/6 creates a showstopper. Once you've spent 12 damage, when attacking, can't take damage or die.
Beat losers,
3.
get paid. This one's gonna hurt. I promise. KO! Hey, you kind of look like someone. Someone I hate.
Oh, yeah? Then why don't we work it out in the ring?
Give it up for the reigning champ!
Pause. Okay, let's talk about stuff. So Sett, right? Sett is cool, and I said this earlier in the stream, but Sett kind of feels like Lee Sin at home. He has a challenger thing. He gets a pseudo barrier. His level up condition is interesting. You spent 40 mana. That's an interesting one. Obviously coins make it a lot easier, but like if you're playing a normal game, that's going to take forever. Forever to level up. Oh my god, it's gonna take so long. And then like even with coins, it's still gonna take a long time. Like 9 rounds, that's so long. That's so long. So let's say you manage to level him at like 8. Right? Yeah, pillar, sure. You have to play Ionia Freljord though. Like that's tough. And then you get showstopper on 12 mana once he's leveled. Each round, create a showstopper in hand once you spend 12 plus mana. So here's the question. Do any of you know the answer to this? When he levels, do you start with showstopper in hand? Because you spent 40 mana, which is more than 12. No. So he levels and you have to spend another 4 mana? Damn. Also, obviously, he's like killable outside of combat pretty easily. And then he goes to 1 health and then gets barrier, which is bad because then he's killable with, well, not Vile Feast because that card's rotating, but like Static Shock and other ping effects, right? Like Pokey Stick. It should work like Lux. Okay, bet. His level up is pretty decent. While he's attacking, he can't take damage or die. It's kind of nice. And then being able to just blow something up, like obliterate an enemy, is incredibly strong. It's like incredibly strong. Works retroactively, so you could spend 6 mana, 6 level up. Okay, so because I thought when he levels up, he had it in hand, right?
Beat losers, get paid.
There it is.
This one.
He spent 3? What did they do earlier this round? They played Sett for 5.
A show.
And would it
Right.
kill you to smile?
No. Okay, so they played 5 mana
Looks like
guy,
a full house.
3 mana guy.
And
That's
would it
8.
kill you to smile?
They coined back up, and then okay. So they cast 12 mana that turn. I get it, and then they got the thing. So that card, where are you at? That card, Showstopper, is like insane, guys. Insane. Being able to just kill a backline unit in Ionia is so nuts. Like, what a card. So if you can get, like, if you could reliably get Sett to Showstopper, it'll be really, really strong. If you can't, it's not great. Like, Sett on his own is not that great without taking into account the Showstopper. He's just like a 5 mana challenger, which is not great. His level up will happen, right? Like, it'll happen later in the game, like every single time, and that's good. But then you have to get to Showstopper, which could, if we get some more shenanigans for like refilling mana and stuff, then yeah, absolutely. But I would wager you need to hit Showstopper like once every other turn you have Sett, or he's just like not worth it. Watch me be wrong. Moving on, we have all Ionia cards today. Sett's Facebreaker, 4 mana. I know I'm supposed to be really excited about the Ionia champ. It's just, one, he's really hard to evaluate because it relies on the coin synergy. And 2, he's not based on spells. I really just, I don't think he's that good. I don't think he's that good. I'm willing to be wrong, but I think he's kind of mid. Feels a lot like Vi. Yeah. Feels a lot like Vi. Like a better Vi, but Vi hasn't been good for a while now. Okay, so let's move on. 4 mana, Sett's Facebreaker. This is Sett's spell. Slow, stun 2 enemies, and create a coin in hand, right? That's pretty cool. It's like, slow speed stuns are not my favorite, but I cast Concussive Palm slow speed enough, so maybe it'd be worth playing if you need coins. Obviously, there's the coin. And then Pit Professional, we went over yesterday. Just 3 mana, 3/3 on summon, create a coin. Place Your Bets. This is the card I'm most excited about. So Place Your Bets is a 5 mana Ionia burst spell. Draw 2 and create 2 coins in hand. Let me tell you why I am most excited about this card. So obviously, it has my favorite words, right? Draw 2. I love drawing cards. And it creates 2 coins. So you have like, it's like a pseudo like 3 mana draw. It's a pseudo divination, which is basically the standard now, right? Like Deep Med, Drum Solo formula. 3 mana draw 2. 3 mana draw 2 after you jump through some hoops is basically the new standard. Ionia doesn't have a way to draw cards, normal cards. Ionia cannot draw units. That's important because if you're playing at Deep Med doesn't draw units. Deep Med only draws spells. So if you're playing like Karma Yi Shadow Isles or Karma Zoe Targon or something, I don't know who would do that. What kind of degenerate would play decks like that, right? But if, I don't know, maybe you were playing those, you can't draw units on them. So you can't dig to your Eye of the Dragons. You can't dig to your Zoes or your Karmas or your Yis or your Rise or whatever. And this is really big because finally you can. Also, if you cast it with Karma, you get 4 coins and you draw 4, and that's badass. So, yeah. The Secret Dig at Grab? No, bro, it's me. It's me. I'm talking about me. I play those decks. I just like it. It's good. Finally we have something for that, right? Like, Drum Solo was really, really big for PNZ in the same kind of way. Like, they didn't have any actual card advantage draw, and now they do. Now we have it in Ionia. It's super sick. Let's move on now. Master Bingwen, we talked about him. It's a 3/3 elusive, 5 mana. On play, the next time you play a unit this round, summon an exact ephemeral copy of it. We know it's bad because it's an epic, and that's just how the game works. He's cool, but I don't think he's good. You can't reliably do anything with him until at least turn 6, right? Unless you have coin synergies. And if coin synergies pop off, then like absolutely, maybe he can do stuff. But so far, it's not there yet. Coins just aren't there yet. Place your bets is a huge step in the right direction, though. Huge step in the right direction. Yeah, no, I get it. You can go Bingwen, coin, and you can get 2 sets. I understand. I know how it works. But coins aren't there yet. Like I said, place your bets. Huge step in the right direction. But I don't think you should build your deck around having to have coins right now. I think coins should just be looked at as something that are kind of nice, right? Like, you're not going to play Pit Professional unless something else comes out that makes coins better. You're not going to play Sett's Facebreaker. You're not going to play Master Bingwen because it requires too much to go right. And yeah, and like Brody said, Ionia likes to pass a lot. Now, Sett's Ionia does not like to pass a lot. It's going to be built differently. Much like Sett, built different. And then, yeah, place your bets. Like I said, first step in the right direction, but the coin generators aren't good enough yet. And you need a lot of coins. Like, I would say in order to actually take advantage of Bingwen, you need upwards of 3. Or you need 3+. Because if you're on turn 6, right, you play Bingwen, you coin back up to 4. That's not the greatest thing on the planet. It's fine, I guess. But when you're not doing the thing, he's just kind of there. He's just a 3/3 elusive for 5. It's not great. Bout security is an interesting one. I'm not sold. It's supposed to go with the coins and Sett, right? Because you can just play them forever, and that's pretty cool. Maybe like this. Maybe I'm wrong, but again, I don't think this is very good. Old timer, 8 mana, 6/6 double attack. This was spoiled today. On play, recall the strongest enemy. If you spent 16 plus mana this round, recall all enemies instead. Yeah, this is bad. Old timer seems insane. Why? I don't see it. Really good replacement for Mina and Field of Mina. But like Mina's better. Mina's just like a better card than this, right? Is LOR getting better? Like, actually, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. This is not better Mina. It's 1 mana less. That's cool. Double attack is like kind of relevant, I guess. But like in a Mina deck, like beating down with Mina doesn't do anything. That's not what you're doing. You can play it off pillar. That's true. So you can go Ice Pillar, Old Timer. But like the actual on-play effect is worse. I do not care what you think. It is worse, and it is a lot worse. Because Mina, you're always going to get to bounce 3 things. Your opponent is likely not going to really have more than 3 things. Usually they have like 4 at most, right? And one of them is like Avarosan Sentry or a Spiderling. And you just bounce the other 3 every time. No condition needed. Old Timer, you need a stack of coins. You need to cast him. You need to cast something, cast the coins, then cast Old Timer. In order to get the other effect, or it's just 8 mana 6/6 double attack, bounce the strongest enemy. You don't even get to choose, which might be really relevant. I don't know. I don't see it, guys. Like the one thing that you guys pointed out that I didn't think about is a big deal is that you could play it after Pillar. So yeah, like Dravander says, if Trundle's still in Standard, then like. Yeah, sure. But if he's not, then like absolutely not. This card's unplayable. I unfortunately think most of these cards are really bad. Like usually when new releases happen, the cards err on the side of unplayable or like busted. And I think all of these cards are unplayable. Sett is okay. Sett gets like a 6 out of 10. And Place Your Bets is like an 8 out of 10. And every other card's unplayable. Except coin, obviously. But I'm willing to be wrong. I'm open to being wrong. I also, maybe I'm biased because I like spell-based Ionia, and this isn't like spell-based Ionia. This is like mid-rangey unit dude. The Coin Tavern Keeper also feels playable. Yeah, it's not in this picture, but that card is playable. Absolutely. Card being so weak makes a ton of stuff get rotated. That's possible. Perhaps I'm evaluating the card's power level based on a format that we won't be playing them in. That is absolutely something I did not think about. That is a really good point. But that's currently where I'm at right now. That's what I think. That's my honest reaction. And yeah, so if you're on YouTube, please let me know in the comments about how wrong I am about the old timer or anything else. Tell me that Sett's the most busted champ that's ever lived or whatever. And then I could argue with you in the comments. But thank you guys for coming. I'll see you next time.